What happens when there are 25 puppies in the Simpson household? Bart's socks will be torn to shreds as soon as he puts them on. The sock drawer will be full of puppies. Bart would have to wear Lisa's socks and dress. Puppies would be in hats and shoes and Marge's hair. The puppy would cover the TV when you watched
Touch me again.
Bart would go out and pick on the school bully and get beat up by him. The puppy would take Homer's snacks over and over again. The floor would be covered in newspaper. The turkey popped up on the table at dinner. 2 puppies came out of the turkey, scared the guests away. It started when Young broke a pillow and took a knife. Andy tore Homer's shirt. Bart and Lisa kept playing with the dogs back and forth. By the end of the night, Bart and Lisa had no energy, but the dog was still full of energy. Marge took the dog to the pet store. He bought a lot of pet toys. Young jumped out of the car with his head out the window. He rolled on the ground. Brave ran into the dog track, caught up with the fastest dog. Young fell in love with dog number 8. Dog number 8 moved in with the Simpsons. They eat food together, they take pictures together, and they bite each other over pasta. Number 8's belly got bigger, and gave birth to 25 puppies. Did you know that Bart has a twin brother? Bart shines his light around and suddenly he sees a shadow. The shadow came at them. They were so scared, they ran into the living room. At that moment, Mr. and Mrs. Homer opened the door. When they came to the attic, all they saw was an open chain and an open door. The doctor came and told them the truth. Bart had a twin brother. Hugo is biting Bart. The doctor separated them with a knife. Bart had scars on his body. Homer told Bart to stay home. He closed the doors and windows and locked the safeties. He looked around in fear. Suddenly Hugo appeared from behind him. He tied Bart's limbs to the bed. He took out a needle and thread and tried to operate. The doctor stopped him. He knocks Hugo out from behind the frame. Marge undies Bart. The doctor realizes that the scars on Hugo's body are in the wrong place. The evil child is Bart.
Oh, don't look so shocked.
Hugo takes Bart's seat and eats a chicken leg. Bart is locked up in the attic. It all started when Homer brought a bucket of fish heads into the attic. Then strange noises kept Bart awake. They questioned Homer, but he wouldn't talk. The kids had to find out for themselves. What happens to Homer when he becomes an astronaut? He'll open a potato chip and the capsule float around and eat it. He'd spin around and eat a chip, and crash into the experiment box with the ants. The astronaut pushes a button and the garbage flies out of the capsule. Homer drops his hands and gets sucked out of the capsule too. He grabbed the door handle. The moment it broke, the others pulled him back. He jammed a carbon rod into the door. The rocket went straight down. They landed on a house. Reporters were waiting outside for interviews. Homer's carbon rod has made great contributions. It started when the nuclear power plant gave out an award for the best employee. Andy's pissed off that it wasn't him. Homer's family laughed at his funny antics.
Respect! No!
He's fighting for a spot as an astronaut. At the press conference, he cried on the floor. The host announced that he was competing with Barney for the sole position. However, Barney's backflip was excellent. Even the spinning stability was good. Homer would backflip into a wall. He'd spin on a simulated spinning machine. Barney would drink his drink and go back to his old self. He crashed into a house in a flying machine, fell on the road and got run over by a truck. Homer is the winner. He saw the rocket and turned around and ran away, but he got on the rocket and went up anyway.